In Guyana, we have been hearing a lot about carbon credits, carbon markets, and climate change in the absence of simplified information. Therefore, today we are going to break things down a bit for you and explain carbon credits and carbon markets. What really is carbon? Well, carbon is a chemical element that gets released into the atmosphere when we breathe out, when we burn plants and trees, and when we die. Additionally, there are carbons trapped in the ground by both ocean plants and animals. Some of these turn into natural gas and oil. Research has shown that it takes extremely long for these carbons to be released into the atmosphere. However, when fossil fuel is extracted from the earth and burned, coupled with forests being cut down and mass industrialization, the trapped carbon is released. The releasing of additional carbon into the atmosphere creates an imbalance which leads to climate change. Now, to combat that imbalance, carbon sequestration is named as one of the methods. But what is carbon sequestration? It basically means capturing carbon from the atmosphere and storing it somewhere. Carbon dioxide is naturally sequestered by trees, and this is where the experimental carbon crediting scheme and carbon markets come in. Carbon credits and carbon markets. A carbon credit is a representative of a certain number of greenhouse gas being removed from the atmosphere. Usually, that amount is 1 ton, and credits are purchased by companies, countries, and other establishments that emit a lot of greenhouse gases. The carbon market represents the space where carbon credits are bought and sold. Before a carbon credit is placed on the market, it has to be certified. And one of those certification agencies is ART, Architecture for Red Plus Transactions. However, before credits are sold, they need to be independently verified to ensure compliance with the standards. The standard employed by ART is TREES, which stands for the Red Plus Environmental Excellence Standard and is gaining international recognition. Trees, according to ART, have been designed to help accelerate progress toward national scale accounting and implementation to achieve emission reductions and removal at scale and to achieve Paris Agreement goals. However, there are loopholes in the ART safeguards which allow countries to apply their national level laws and avoid complying with international law obligations. Additionally, Trees Credit can choose whether they want to comply with both national and international law or just national law when it comes to protecting customary land tenure rights, ensuring participation, and respecting FPIC. This has particularly led to the ignoring of international conventions and principles when engaging indigenous peoples who are the protectors of the forests. Guyana, being the first country in the world to have forest carbon credits certified by ART, has shown that there are serious questions about the application of trees in relation to indigenous peoples' rights, as well as the verification process by the external body. In the next video, we will speak about Guyana's carbon credits journey.